Okay, folks, it's Goodymo Gaming. This is part 2 of the ending of this ball game. If you haven't catch the first video, check that out, obviously, before you watch this second half bit to see who the winner is going to be. But yeah, I had to split these two up this time on this gameplay. But we're at it. It's 31-24. We had a pick 6 by Joe Burrow, and then a back door of a 3-and-out by the Bengals, which kind of set up Kansas City to get back in this ball game. So it was 31-10 at halftime. Y'all remember that? 31-10 at halftime. So they're making a comeback.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And they'll get him down.
Good redirection there.
27. Joe Mixon and the rest of his offense making their way back onto the field. And we have seen a decline in the numbers. Where does the fault lie? Just him? Maybe the guys up front? Combination?
Well, as you and I both know, it's almost always a collective deal. But in this case, I think maybe the offensive line got a little overconfident. They had blocked so well in the first half, picked up on what the defense was doing. I think we've seen an adjustment now that they have not picked up on, and now they're being a little bit overwhelmed.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Oh, okay. I was wondering, like, where that flag come from.
Of course, decline the pass interference there and wisely take the yardage.
And I think defensively, he's saying, I was getting away with that in the first half. Why are you making that call now? But to
good
me,
stuff there. Would you
easy
say it's a little bit of
understand
pressure on the Bengals?
I think it was the correct call.
With Kansas City getting back in this ball game, just one-score game now. Bengals got to stay sharp. They haven't turned the ball over until that pick 6, so hoping that didn't open up nothing.
Go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away.
You telling me?
Finally, a good play.
Threw that ball right in the triple coverage.
Secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Only person you'll throw that ball up to in triple coverage is Jamar Chase.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Burrow looking to pass. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. Well, this is
set it up pretty good too, but he's going to be short.
He looks to be about a yard or so short. The screen gets set.
Now here's the big question: are we going for this,
and that doesn't have to gain big
or are you going to kick it?
Because if you can get those pass rushers second guessing themselves,
me personally, I'm lining it up strong, and I'm going Mixon right in between those tackles.
That's a win for that play.
This should have been a pickup. I mean, he had a convoy of guys in the front. If he played that the right way, they ran right by the guy they supposed to have been blocking. That's one of the first problems.
Here's Kevin Huber now, as he's on to punt for Cincinnati.
Yeah, they're going to punt this ball. Don't really blame them, but at the same time, oh, that's a beauty.
That punt was near perfection.
At the same time, you don't want this offense getting a groove, because down one score, coming back from 31-10, this could be real dangerous.
Which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game, 1st and 10 here. They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this second down call after that type of a gain.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Mahomes going to throw. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey.
Right down the middle there. This team has been there before. So you have to keep a real close eye on them. They're very capable of getting back and winning this game. So we're going to find out if these Bengals, who they say they are, do they have a backbone?
So still backed up.
Can they come into Kansas City and knock the Chiefs off?
Now Edwards-Helaire. And able to break one.
He had no business picking up that much yardage with all those bodies around him.
A solid run on first down, gain of 7.
So you can just see a little change, a little turn that's about to happen. Probably already done happened.
That's a precursor of a big second half.
A good run, got 7 on
Because if y'all watch the first gameplay of the first half, Cincinnati Bengals had all the momentum. I mean, they had full control of this game. So coming into halftime, after halftime, by the way, it's been a switch. And right now, the Bengals are trying to stop that switch.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Working with a 2nd and 3. Mahomes now to throw. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
On first down, Mahomes. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. That's a staple of this offense.
This is starting to look too good. Too good for the Chiefs at home, but did you really think they was going to keep them down, actually? 31-10, you think the Chiefs is going to go out like that? I didn't believe it.
Here's Edwards-Helaire.
But to the Bengals' credit, they got themselves enough cushion to when they have this explosion, they can still be up by a touchdown and possibly tying it on this drive. They push it in.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Play action. Now it's Mahomes.
Uh-oh. That was big time. Got to him in time before he passes that ball. That looked like a corner blitz or a safety blitz. But that was huge because this might have forced a punt right when they got in their territory. Now, Chiefs could go for this. Good hit.
Here's the Chiefs punter now.
Yep, they're going to punt it.
And no return here.
By the way, smash that like button. You're enjoying the gameplay. We got to get to 1,000 subscribers.
He's been great. Look down at the stat monitor here a moment ago.
Love to get on a live stream.
And you get the sense
get this thing out there, share it around.
Right from the beginning, finding the open targets.
Get some more eyes on it.
Wants to go with the football and is delivering it really well.
And now he is in search of more yardage on this drive. And
leave a comment. I will enjoy saying a few words. Want to see whose team out there is still in the playoffs, leading to the Super Bowl. Who's got knocked out? My team obviously is out. That's the Philadelphia Eagles.
Here's a give to Mixon. And able to get
Some of you who know the story,
before he's brought down.
I was a Texan fan. I'm in Texas, but I had to walk away from the team. Not gonna get too far into it. I've done that plenty of times. You can find all that out on my other channel, Real Discussions with Goodymo the Warden. I have a lot of sports talk on that channel as well.
While they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success.
And the Rockies and the Texans and the Eagles and the Miami Heat, they're all up in there. So
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
but yeah, like I stated before, I won't be coming back to those Texans until the ownership sells the team. We need a new culture, and that's what I'm waiting on. But anyway, 3rd and 3. This is big for Cincinnati. They want to keep this moving.
Burrow on 3rd down.
Oh, he tries to creep, and he got caught.
Chris Jones with a sack there.
He was like, don't try to go out that back door so soon. Not without meeting me first.
The defense got to him quickly in the pocket.
And it was a great example of zone coverage. Well executed, well coordinated. All the receivers were covered, and he couldn't evade the rush back in the pocket.
Here's Kevin Huber now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today.
Yep, but on a mission to 1,000 subs.
And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field.
This was set up for an incredible 4th quarter.
Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
And a tackle there by Jermaine Pratt.
Defensively, we always know that he
go
is tough and
shoot,
well-supported.
go
I think the way that
cleats.
he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
It's hard for anybody to stop him one-on-one. One guy just can't wrestle him to the ground. I mean, you got 2, 3, 4 guys hanging on him, and he's still dragging them for yardage.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here.
Big 3rd and 2.
Throwing now is Mahomes.
Oh!
One, and that's going to be intercepted.
Gotta be kidding me. We got a flag down. This could be huge. Personal foul, roughing the passer. Yep. That's tough, especially coming off a turnover.
INT roughing the passer. What a disaster.
An absolute disaster, and you hope their lockers are not right next to each other.
Big disaster.
Safe to say one is not buying the other dinner.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Second down, back to Edwards alone.
Boy, we found a gap.
He'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter.
Yeah, and a big 3rd and 4 coming up on the back end of it.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 4.
Wow.
Looking to throw is
2 for
Mahomes.
8. They are struggling. And he's right on top of that.
Complete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Gotta give this Bengals defense some credit. I mean, Kansas City still probably get 30+ points, but when it counted, when they needed to step up, the Bengals D has stepped up.
And he gets it away. A directional
We're gonna see if it's gonna be just enough to pull this game out.
Here as they angle this one out of bounds. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll try and start this drive in the air. His throw incomplete.
Yeah, somebody ran the wrong route or got the wrong play. Every time you see something like that, he expected the receiver to be right there on that curl, and he actually was going out.
Pass on 1st down, that leads to a 2nd and 10.
It happens.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And his throw is incomplete.
Now 2 times in a row, I don't know if that happens. I mean, what is going on? He's got receivers running on fly routes while he's trying to hit a quick out.
An important play right here. 3rd
And now you got yourself in a 3rd and 10, and Popsy not even gaining 1 yard.
On 3rd down, Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Mixon.
Oh my goodness. That was a perfect play call for that.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
I mean, you got helmets on helmets. He found the gap, coasting down the sideline, 1st down.
And defensively a backbreaker.
They basically threw 2 plays in the garbage. And then here on 3rd and 10, they pulled this out. What? If you're a Cincinnati Bengals fan, they sure know how to give somebody a heart attack, don't you?
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Burrow.
All the time in the world.
Pushed out right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6.
I think Joe Burrow is thinking if he can get a touchdown, he will put a whole lot of pressure on these Kansas City Chiefs, almost to a point where he thinks his chances are very high of winning this game.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 115 yards rushing for him now.
Right now, Joe Burrow's thinking, man, that pick 6 really hurting right now. Because without that pick 6, you're still up 2 touchdowns, and you're down here with the ball looking for another score. You know, if it played out that way.
Now Mixon. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Now I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football.
I'll run it again.
Put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Play action. It's Burrow.
Oh, he waited too. Waited just in time, hung in that pocket at the last minute, and found his tight end, Sample.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air.
Yeah, that first catch was a sample. That's no sample. That's actually a taste.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll run with Mixon. And for one of the few times here
They
today,
corralled him up. He actually had a hole there for a minute, but he had to shoot out on the right side, and he had to hit it. He had to hit it hard.
Having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with
This is crucial coming in this red zone here. They can't turn over the ball. Usually a situation happens where you got to hang on to that ball because turnovers can happen. Look at this.
And he's brought down.
Yeah, this Mixon is just a straight sprinter. That's exactly what he is. Once he gets momentum and he starts heading forward, a lot of times he's not going to catch him. I mean, he had an angle here. He almost could have just walked that into the end zone.
Keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Exactly what they're thinking about.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
You in line there.
Mixon.
And he swirls right on in.
Yes, they say it's a touchdown. Joe Mixon with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals add
I'll tell you one thing.
But that's certainly an important touchdown there. It makes this a 2-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up.
Patty Mahomes,
I would imagine that on their side,
he's going to have to pull another rabbit out of his hat.
One big play from you, that could win the game for us.
From the divisional to the conference. We got 11-19 left. I mean, very good and slim. He's going to have to pull out almost the same heroics he did against the Buffalo Bills.
So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it all culminated in the touchdown run coming from Joe Mixon. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a
here we go.
To the 21. KC's offense ready to take over. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade
expression. Here comes Captain America.
Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating 1st downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
Mahomes now on 1st down.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
Now a swing pass. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. It'll be a gain of 5. And that'll make it 2nd down. 4th quarter, every drive's so critical. And you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown. You got the 1st one for the 2nd one to even matter.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes over the middle, complete. That's Hill. And he'll be
see that plant?
Down, but not before he works it past the 50.
I don't think they'll work to change directions like Hill. I just don't. I don't think so. He can plant that right foot and head in a whole total different direction and quickly.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes. And this throw incomplete.
Made him come off of it.
Defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
He said you caught enough.
To their advantage downfield, go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Hey, check Mike 57, Mike 57.
From the gun on third down, Mahomes. And here is a leap.
Oh, nice whip. I like that one. That's a beautiful throw and catch. Kelsey with his 12th catch. Well over. Look at that. Well over 100 yards. Right in between two defenders. And you don't think he's the best tight end in the league? Got to come on with it. Don't get me wrong, we have a lot of nice tight ends in this league. But I'm putting Kelsey at the top.
Snap to Mahomes. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.
Mahomes to throw once more. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
Watch the pass. Here we go. Here we go.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Are they going to go for this, or
But a clutch hit right there defensively.
they're going to kick a field?
No first down.
I might have to go for
So
this.
thought they might go for it here, down late. Instead,
Wow.
they trot out the field goal unit. From the left hash
That's
mark,
shocking
it's a
here.
43-yard attempt. Butker's kick here is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11.
I don't know if I'd have made that decision to kick this ball. That puts a lot of pressure on your team.
There and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're
You have to be thinking 3 and out
you're happy to take them.
to call for a field goal. You got to be thinking 3 and out. Because now you're at a point where time is on their side, not on your side.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Joe Mixon and the Bengal offense ready to go back to work. He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
And he's just zipping along today.
Yeah, all Cincinnati want to do,
It's that type of a day that you
they want to milk it on home.
just kind of have a grin on his face every time his number is called.
I say that and they come out with an open backfield and they spread this thing out.
Nothing but big-time positive runs.
Making the sideline grin as well. Meanwhile, Burrow's
Oh
throws
my,
making
did
it
you
here
see
by
that
Chase.
pass?
And
Did
down
you
he goes,
see
but he takes
that
it up to the
pass
40.
in tight coverage?
Nice pick up through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon.
Unbelievable.
With this lead, they're
And
going
he's over 100 yards.
swings, slants,
My
quick
prediction,
outs,
of course.
things They consider safe.
Look at that. Oh, man. You don't think they want to win? They're not even playing conservative. They're not even trying to run out the clock.
Quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Got a wide receiver back there and a running back. Look at his stance.
Mixon with a first down carry. And the result here, a pickup of 8.
Trying to get up and run. This man running like a greased hog.
You can keep getting gains like that, Charles.
I never seen a stance like that in the backfield. He was actually in a wide receiver stance, getting ready to get that handoff. Crazy stuff.
Runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
From just shy of midfield, Burrow.
There he goes with that. I don't know what it is about the routes over there, but I would stay away from there. That is destined for a pick six. Y'all not on the same page.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary here. I mean, what is all this extra paper?
I'm running this ball, whether we get it or not. I'm running it.
Tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass.
Whoa, we just ran into a brick wall. My goodness. You kidding me?
This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously
talk about peeling a banana.
Where they are in terms of field.
We're going to have to show that again.
Almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old
Look at this.
Possession
Boom.
is 9/10 of the law.
I mean, in his
Possession is
tracks.
9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
Oh my goodness. Woo, woo.
Here's Kevin Huber now, as he's on to
After something like that, you can say, man, you can have the ball back.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will be out of bounds at the 1 here.
Good punt. Say, make them work for it.
And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner.
Yes, they do. And that's why, you know, kicking that field goal, I didn't understand that. You just put so much pressure on your team and your defense to make stops. Just too much has to go right, you know, here on out.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown.
Instead of getting 2 scores, you're forcing yourself to get 3 scores now.
Finding Edwards-Helaire once again. It'll go as a gain of 4.
Give him a no-look pass there.
Third down. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that.
They don't mind this. They're not going down the field. They're trying to chip this away. They think they're going to chip this away to win it.
An era in the game.
They're badly mistaken.
The quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. It's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw again. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Hey, clock steady ticking. Milking away. All in Cincinnati's favor. They don't mind these little routes. I'm just surprised Kansas City is throwing them.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. The Bengal pressure gets him that time.
We met him.
There's Sam Hubbard that time in there to bring him to the ground. That time, Charles, great job.
That's exactly what they didn't need.
And not letting him escape.
And Brandon, I
Meaning the Kansas City Chiefs. You just cannot take a sack in this situation.
Back covering, no place to go with the football. And the front, terrific job on the edge, so he couldn't escape outside. And then, of course, the inside pressure kept him hemmed in as well.
Second and 20. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Seventh play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. They'll drop to throw. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. That'll give them 8 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
Brings up 4th and inches.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. So this will be
I don't agree with this.
Logo.
Especially a long field goal.
And that one will be no good. He never had it on line. It's well wide to the left, and this score will stay right where it is.
That was completely off and a well too conservative play call. You mean to tell me 4th and inches, you're going to kick a long field goal instead of a sneak or something to get the first down, keep the drive going, needed a touchdown actually?
Give us an opportunity.
Yeah, this game is toast.
Space for our runners, and let's go ahead and give these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. Nick Bolton there on the tackle.
2-minute warning.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA
With a play
Sports.
like that, I mean, this game is going to end like a Lifetime movie. It just feel like something's missing. Something else we was waiting on.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get your reset.
I mean, Kansas City just
burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of
laid an egg on that play, deciding to kick a long field goal just to have a chance. Trying to get that defense out there with 3 timeouts left, but you resorted a long field goal and it cost you because you ended up with nothing. Zilch.
This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Once again, they run with Mixon. And he's taken down.
Why not? He's definitely been a hero. Definitely been a hero in this game today.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Yeah, you just want to milk this away. All their timeouts has been exhausted. They can't stop play.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get it down this time.
Boy, this guy's run hard. He might as well finish up with 2 bills. He deserves it.
As he continues to put a hurt on this defense.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied.
All you need is 10 more yards, guy.
They've been satisfied with
got your 200 yards. You deserve it.
A big run, a first down. He's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Got a couple more plays to get it. Oh, well, almost forgot that. Yeah, they kneeling this thing. Victory formation.
The Bengals go down to a knee in the victory formation.
That's all right. I believe Mixon could have got it. He'd have got those handoffs. But he got what was most important, and that's the victory.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Well, folks, this has been the gameplay, and
Burrow down to a knee, and that should be the final.
we'll see if this is the case.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right? Just
Bengals outlasting the Chiefs.
How happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one.
Right about that. That's it, folks.
Points in this one, you wanted to close your eyes.
Bengals with an upset. This one went down 38-27. Bengals.
And you know the people who really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up there.
Let's check out the stats next.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Kansas City, so long, everybody.
Let's see here. Total offense belongs to the Bengals. Who thought we would ever say that? Especially when your opponent is the Kansas City Chiefs. Rushing yards 209 and 98 belonging to the Bengals. Even a passing yardage. I mean, they're trying to win all these categories here. 25-23 on first downs. Got the punt return, kick return yardage. What about the total yardage? Bengals got them there, 673 to 559. Only had one turnover in this ball game, and it was a big one because it was a pick six. You know, it ultimately got, the Chiefs back in the ball game. Just wasn't enough to overcome it. Bengals stayed strong, able to pull this one out. Third down conversions, that was my other key stat. And as you see, the Bengals got that one at 55%, to the Chiefs 30%. Fourth down conversions, 2 point. Look at the red zone percentage there. 100 by the Chiefs and 83 by the Bengals. Red zone TDs, 4-2. That's key. Field goals about the same. So yeah, the Bengals won a category section of this stat. Let's go to player stats. Which quarterback brings a win? Ding, 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 ding. Joe Burrow. Who would have thought? Who would have said? He got him in a passer rating just by a smidget. He got him in yardage just by a smidget. And then you look at the touchdown versus interception ratio. Mahomes has no touchdown passes. There's no interceptions. But I think you'll take 3-1 over goose eggs when it comes to that category. So yes, we do have a winner. Look at Mr. Joe Mixon. Don't Joe Mixon, that sound like a boxer? That's exactly what he looked like on that football field. Because he was delivering the body blows. Every time he got that ball, he went for home run knockouts, and he went with short jabs. 7 yards a carry. 185 yards. Can't beat it. Cannot beat it. Look at Travis Kelce. He's right on cue. Business as usual. Jamar Chase, same thing. He played big. He set the tone early, very early. Everybody followed. So those are 2 guys that only got over 100 in receiving. Got a little blocking there. Nick Bolton, let's see. Punting, kicking, kick return. Well, yes, folks. Upset City. A lot will think. Well, thanks for tuning in. This was the second of the gameplay, picking up from the first half. Appreciate you watching. Hit that like button. Subscribe. Ones who's already subscribed, appreciate it very much. On the strive for 1,000 subs. Gotta get there. Leave a comment. We can chop it up. But this has been a championship game, and hey, we'll see how it turn out. Bengals won it in this one. So we out of here. Peace.